Alright, down into the deep, dark abyss we go. Is that a spider? I don't think it is, but it kind of looks like one.
I hope this is worth it.
More rebels. But are they on the water? They are. Wait. Yeah, we can't get to them.
By Torm, I shall strike you down.
You cheap bastards. Luckily we do have range, though.
Let's do this quick and painless.
Oh, you guys. Over here. Over here, Aerie.
You point.
Yeah, you guys keep attacking.
Let's do this quick and painless.
Minsk, who are you taking hits from?
Swords, not words.
I'll help however I can.
Who's blurred? Oh, Keldorn because of his cloak.
I'm waiting. I'll see to it. Jack, hold still.
You will fall yet.
Next time.
And last one.
You asked for it.
I should give Artorias a ranged weapon if possible. Well, I don't imagine situations like these will be common. But still. He is part fighter, so he should be able to use one. Is that a crab? Oh! It's not a spider, it's a lobster. I see. That's the architecture here. And a snail, I think. A sea snail. This is when we need the shark tooth for. The Sahwagin Chieftain. You have the orb, surface creature. This means only that the most sacred Senatili could have given it to you. Well, she told me where to find it. I had to kill my best beholder, bro. For this, it better be worth it. She has sent us word of your intentions. Do you wish to be brought to the most honorable Villinati? He who has saved us? I'm willing to lead you to him, surface beast. You know, if you guys were I was gonna help you. Perhaps you should have called off your rebels so I didn't slaughter half your forces. Yes, take me to this prince of yours. Excellent. Follow me, then. It is not too far from here. I'm sure there will be no traps. There he is. Prince Villinati. He's talking, but he's talking very quietly. So it seems the surface creatures we have heard so much about have finally come to see us. Are these the ones that your mother spoke of? Salnithil? Oh, your mother. Senior Priestess Salnithil. They are, most honorable, honored Villinati. The most sacred Senate Yili was most specific in her description. Huh. I do not think the description had to be all that specific. As if they would be anyone else, ugly as they are. Hey! Their flesh, it is so soft and scaleless. And yours is so hard and not spongy. My skin may not have scales, but it has been seen many suns come and go. Boo thinks you could use some sun too. Then you might not smell so much like wet laundry. Damn. Boo is always savage. But your hideous appearance means little, as does this nonsense about Sakura sending you, as Salanithil and her mother seem to believe so strongly. Well, you don't really care about Sakura? What matters is that mad Ixilthatokul has sent you surface beings to collect my heart. He is so certain of your success that now is the perfect time to strike. What, for us? We have a heart, Surface Elf. A heart that you can return with to Ixilthatokul and claim as Villinati's. The guard of the City of Caverns will be down, and we will be able to strike. Tempting. What is my reward, though? Do not attack any guards. This will tip off Ixilthatokul to your treachery. Wait for our attack, then launch your own assault on the king and his baron. I will come as soon as I can, once Ixilthatokul and Thelocassil are dead. I shall take the throne of the City of Caverns. The madman shall be dead. And the City of Caverns shall be saved with the return of its exiled blood. Yes, whatever. The throne is what is important here. You sure you're better? I mean, it's not really saying much should be better than Mr. Mad King. It seems he doesn't actually care about the well-being, though, of his people so much as just being on the throne. So, surface creature, assuming that you are capable of intelligent thought, man, you guys are just asking me to kill you, aren't you? Do you agree to this plan, or shall we be forced to engage in simple slaughter? Right, the king has offered me a reward for your heart. Is your deal better than his? Bah, you get to live, you hideous, finless thing. Is that not enough for you? No, not at all. What's my life without gold? Most honorable Villinati, we are trying to gain the cooperation of these creatures. We need their help. Do not agitate them, I beg of you. At least the priestess and her mother have some sense. Sakura grants power to those who take it, not those who rely on the assistance of weaker beings. How can you believe that Sakura has sent them? I mean, I could kick your ass, see who's the weaker being. I'd even do it one-on-one. But an attack is impossible without them. Very well, I suppose some reward is called for, but I have nothing to give until the throne is taken. Can't you and the king come to a peaceful resolution? You have met Ixilthatokul. What do you think, Haired One? If, of course, you are capable of coherent thought. I'm talking to you, aren't I? No, there can be no peaceful resolution. The king is mad. He does not see reason, and that will be his undoing. Alright then, I'll agree to your plan. I shall return to the king with your fake heart, if just to see what the reward is. I might load an earlier save to see what the alternative reward is, though. Maybe you are intelligent enough for a surface species. Take this heart and bring it to Ixilthatokul. I shall set up my forces and prepare for the attack. This is the only way to save our people, Elf. I pray that you are indeed the one promised by Sakura, and that we shall all meet with success. We will see.
Give me some direction.
Really is a nice city. Yeah, Nothing much more here. Can't even get over there. Ooh, what's that? These mantis statues, albeit tarnished, show exemplary craftsmanship. They are quite beautiful and seem out of place amongst the savage culture. I mean, I presumed that they had built all of this. Just because they're jerks doesn't mean they're incapable of architecture. I do have the heart, right? Come on. There we go. Interesting heart. This is a fresh Sahuagin heart. With luck, the king will accept it as that of the prince. Who did they get this from?
Yeah.
All right. King Ixilthetokul, I'm here to talk to you. Oh ho, it is my surface elf come to me once again. And does it have? Why, yes, I think I smell the ichor of a rebel. You have the heart with you. Yes, 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 yes. I knew this was coming. Yes, I did. My men reported your return, and I asked Sekala if it was done, and he told me that it was. Well, if that's true, then Sekala is against you as well. So I sacrificed a few hatchlings and a guard to the Shockfather, and I had the rest of the guards prepare for the festival. There will be a feast tonight. I kind of feel bad now. Not that we were planning on feasting on you, my favorite little elf. No, you weren't planning on eating my elf, were you, Baron? I do feel a little bad for him. No, I wasn't planning on it, most honorable Ixilthetokul. Liar, I heard you talking earlier, so go be a good Baron and get the reward for my little elf here. It has certainly deserved one. Oh, yes. Oh, good. I can get both. Damn it. No, let them get the reward first. Most exalted one. Alarm! Alarm! The rebels. The prince. They have crept into the city of caverns, and they are attacking. What? You've betrayed me, my elf? This cannot be. I feel bad for the mad asshole king. I told you that the surface beasts could not be trusted. Oh, shut up, Thelocasiel. Just kill them. Kill them. I want all of their heads on my plate. Oh, that sounds painful.
Give me some direction.
Alright, let's get some chain lightnings going here. Ari, do you have Greater Malison?
I'm waiting.
Doesn't look like it. Or do you? I just didn't look at a proper spot. No, she doesn't. Good. Now give me a chain lightning as well. Actually, give me a death first. Did we kill all of them? I cast the death spell. The royal guard didn't die. Oh no, death. Several of them died from that. Yeah, I saw the markers there. But not the king. Where is the king? Maybe he did die. Is that the fake heart? Yeah. Ooh, treasury key, that'll work. And magical rope. Sure.
What do you want?
Yes.
Excellent. And we don't need the heart.
Give me some direction.
Great fun!
There's the prince.
So I am now the king of the City of Caverns.
I can actually hear you now. The mad tyrant is dead, and we are well rid of him. May Sekala gnaw upon his bones for an eternity. Yeah, he was a little crazy, but he liked me, and then I just stuck a dagger in his heart and twisted it. You have done our people a great service, elf. That's true, though. Greater perhaps than you even know. With Ixilthootl dead, the exiles can now return to the City of Caverns, where once our people grew weak, now they can become strong again. Is that what we've done? They sound like they're going to take over the world. But there's so few of them now. I suppose anyone can dream after all. I mean, they're more a threat to the, sailors and the rest of the Underdark, I think. You're not gonna have the fishmen, storming the walls of Baldur's Gate or anything like that. Their blood will return to mix with the old, and only together can we protect our city from the advances of the Illithids and the Drow. And that's the thing. In the Underdark, weak species just die or become subservient to others. Especially the Illithids and the Drow. Ixilthootl was too mad to see what he was doing. And now the City of Caverns is saved. The prophecy is completed, even if not quite the way that pale eel thought it would be, eh? The pale... You talking about your dad, your brother? We owe you a debt, elf. We are unfamiliar with your kind, but you are welcome amongst us, and you did more than we asked, bearing the brunt of the battle. Oh yeah, you're welcome. For that, I give you the first spoils of war. Take the treasury key from Ixilthotlo's corpse. Use it to enter the city treasury and take what you will. Careful, I will take everything not bolted down. And even then, I'll still take it if I can find the right wrench. I am feeling generous today. To enter the Underdark, you need the magic rope from the king's corpse. Why was he holding it? Use it to go down the pit behind my former throne. Oh, the one that was on the other side of the map, yeah. Kind of curious how this goes if you celebrate together. Do we get a nice festival? Does the High Priestess die?
If it must be done.
A rod. Protection from the elements. Oh, scribe notes. Scribe's notes. This scroll seems to be a collection of stories about great wars of the Sahuagin. They mention planned offensives against the land dwellers all along the Sword Coast, as well as tales of past offensives. The Sahuagin appear to be a particularly warlike race, constantly planning full-fledged invasions of the shores, but rarely following through due to incessant infighting. The events that you have seen in this particular settlement would seem to bear that out. An interesting insight into their culture. Oh, we don't need that.
I'm waiting.
Let's talk to Salanithil. I I shall take my mother's place and be the high priestess for Villanati as he restores the city of caverns. What'll happen to your mother? What is she gonna do? You have done well, elf. May Sekola bless you with strength for your service to us. Is she retiring? Where is she? Is she dead? No.
Great fun! Right, Boo?
I carry too much as it is.
That's
Your
sad.
is on the ground.
Wow.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on my back?
We'll rest before we go down to the Underdark,
My
or the rest of the
legs are
Underdark,
just
rather.
aching.
The spirit is
I guess this might not technically count as the Underdark.
Can we rest now?
More like the edge of the Underdark.
Wish we could stop for a bit.
You are all a bunch of whiners.
Soon. Boo is getting squirrely.
Okay. We're at the entrance. Let's see what this rod does. Rod of Lordly Might, also called the Wrath of the Three Kings. Sounds awesome. Let's see how awesome it actually is. Though not associated with any named king in particular, this rod was likely made in 1090 DR. It saw use during the Battle of the Bones, but for which side is uncertain, as it was found amongst the dead after a larger skirmish. 3 buttons unlock the rod's magic. The first transforms it into a fearsome enchanted mace. Cool. The second, a hypnotic flaming blade. The third, a barbed sphere. Only warriors can properly use its exotic mix of weaponry. May transform into any of the following weapons when used. Can change back into the rod at will. So a mace +2. Target must save or spell at +5. Or panic for 4 rounds. Once again, I always forget. Is +5 or -5 better? One is a bonus to them, the other's a penalty. A flaming longsword +1. Target must save or spell +5 or be held for 5 rounds. Cool. Nice ability. And spear +3. Target must be save or spell at +6 or take 2d4 points of magical damage. Not terrible. Well. It's not a terrible weapon. Gives you the, some flexibility. Impaler +3. The Impaler has a palpable aura of magic that hints at the vicious nature of the weapon, and why it has been a favorite of several powerful orc chieftains in the past. When a victim is struck, they are, as one would guess, very nearly impaled, run through as the massive enchantment does its dirty work. Wow. +10. That's not bad. I mean, that's better than... Well, not much. I was going to say that's better than this one, even the Flail of Ages. But this also has the slowing effect. Alright, and then also we have Minsk level time. Saving throws, Thaco, Hit points. Okay. Straightforward level. For everyone's favorite ranger.
Give me some direction. It's probably best left.
Should I go and see what the alternative route was? I suppose we can. Okay. This time we are killing the rebels. I'm not gonna bother collecting things because this is just to see. Alright,
Give me some direction.
yeah, give me a fireball. Do you not have one on you? Who has a fireball on them? Who has the book? Cast the fireball.
Next time.
Careful, Keldorn. There we go. Oh, there's the prince. Alright, give me a, death spell up here. Effective.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
Let's do this quick and yeah. I'll say to it.
Alright, where are you, prince? Oh, you're still here. There's the real heart. Oh, you get a halberd blade here. Didn't I have another piece of that? Yeah, the wave blade. This is a piece of the wave, a powerful halberd. I have the wave shaft, right? That's the Impaler again. Okay, talking to the king again. Aha! My favorite surface elf wishes to speak to me once again. Do you have the heart of that rebel? I would so enjoy eating it now. Yes, I have it here. The leader of the rebels is dead. Oh, the rebel prince is dead. Dead. You are a wonderful elf. Isn't he wonderful, my bairn? Yeah. This is the same as before. Exactly what I just said. Why are you repeating me? Ah, never mind. The point is, you've earned everything I'm giving you as a reward. And since I received signs from Sokola that you are returning, I had 3 of the guards sacrificed promptly for good measure. Jeez. There. Now I suppose you want to know how to get to the surface. Well, if you haven't found it already, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Well then, here you go, my fortunate favored.
The entrance to the Underdark. It goes a fair ways down, but it reaches the surface once again. You cheeky bastard. Yui could take you straight up, of course, but that would only bring you to the middle of the ocean. He's not wrong, with none of your surfacer ships that you so depend on. So, this is the only way back to your home. You seem to be in good with Sokola, so you should do well against the drow and illithids and such. Before you go, I offer you a few surfacer trinkets from my treasury as payment for your assistance. Here you go. Farewell, my little elf.
I have had to drop what you gave me. I have
Oh.
only 2 arms and no more space.
He gave me gauntlets. Gauntlets of Crushing. A foreigner from the east who went by the name of Floating Bear became well known through the Sword Coast. Unarmed and unarmored, he bested many powerful warriors, one knight in the arms of a lady of the night. As in a prostitute or a vampire, he whispered his secret. His martial arts training was supplemented by the thin gauntlets he wore, which allowed him to hit more accurately with harder punches than bare fists would normally allow. The woman stole the gloves and took the next boat out. Floating Bear soon left, returning to his homeland. Good for monks. Who's that? Oh, Selenithio. You killed the rebel, Prince Villinati, didn't you? Senate Yili, my mother was a fool. You are not the one who was prophesied to save us. Indeed, you have destroyed us. The prince and the exiles were our last chance to keep our bloodline strong. You have sent us to a slow, rotting death, elf. We shall grow weak and wither under the rule of our mad king. Yeah, I hope you are pleased with your treasure, and I pray that the damnable Illithids feast upon your brains slowly. May Sekala find you in a dark part of the ocean. Damn. Does not like us. But, the wave blade, damn it. I gotta get that. Can I go back and kill the prince in the other route?
Den of stinking evil. Cover your nose.
And actually, can I get the treasury in this one?
Crevice untouched.
The Baron was there, but no one else.
How long do you intend?
Yeah, here he is. Can I kill him? Get his wave shaft. Yes, I can. There we go. Definitely not the lawful route, but I will do what I must for that wave shaft.
I'm waiting. It's done.
I have to wonder, what was that random fishman doing with the wave blade? The wave shaft blade.
Yeah.
No. Questions that will probably never be answered, I suppose. But it is time to go down into the deep, dark abyss. Use your magical rope to climb down the depths.
Things go well on the surface. The temple of their false god has been defiled.
I am pleased.
Oh.
Revenge will soon come.
We did not act for your benefit, Irenicus, though you did offer some interesting opportunities.
Irenicus is with the drow.
Excuse my careless words.
Our first prisoners arrive, Matron Mother.
These two rank high among the surface scum, Matron. What is to be their fate?
Their presence sickens me. Kill them.
Perhaps it would be better to interrogate them
Or I
first.
think they're drow.
Journalist, what are you doing with these monsters? You are on a...
An odd way to question, Irenicus. Did you not like his tone?
I reconsidered, Matron. Your command was the wiser.
He seems different now that he has a soul. Or has my soul, rather. Seems more
The great
know.
depths of the Underdark stretch before
expressive.
you. And as you adjust to the dim light, the reality of where you are begins to sink in. It is a
Yeah.
realm of countless legends, where evil lurks behind each shadow. And though you have traveled far in pursuit of Irenicus, never have you felt so isolated.
Yeah.
Black as your situation may have seemed, it somehow grows darker still.
There are few places more dangerous than the Underdark and the Forgotten Realms. Not a place for the faint of heart. Well, shall we step off into the deep, dark Underdark? Lightening it for us, for our benefit. There's a spider. I think.
This is the Underdark.
Yeah.
Oh, I do not want to be here. I don't. This place is death for my people. I feel as if I'm going to suffocate here.
I imagine it would be very claustrophobic. I would be lying if I said I didn't want to come here, though. I'm sure it'll be very interesting. It's like one of those places, no, I don't want to go there, but also I kind of do. Come on, Ari, you said you'd be willing to take this route if we came. I need you to be strong, Ari. This is a harsh place. Yes, you're right. I must sound so silly. You've had your soul stolen from you, and I'm crying about being here, in this place. Well, one of those is worse than the other, but just barely. That is how that is the reputation of the Underdark, at least. Let's go then, and do what we must. I'll control myself. Just don't abandon me here, Artorias. I beg you. I'd go mad. You would also die, most certainly. Don't worry, Ari. I am here to protect my witch. Yeah? I almost... that's right, you made Ari your new witch. Boo too, though I think he would leap to protect anyone in distress. It's his heroic nature, you know. As expected, yep. Boo is a very heroic hamster. Thank you, Minsk. I feel much better now. It's just the thought of being here. Let's just get moving, and I'll stop thinking about it so much.
So, I'm in my homeland.
I was wondering if she was going to comment.
Already I feel how unwelcome it has become. My eyes are no longer used to its darkness, and my senses to the hint of the threat around every corner.
Grown deacclimated from the Underdark, huh? Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. We must tread with caution, Artorias. There are, no doubt, drow in this place. Yep, along with beholders, definitely. Illithids, almost certainly. Kuatoa, oh yeah. Though they're, I think, the least threat of all of those. And perhaps even worse. And honestly, the Kuatoa are probably in service of Illithids or something. They're usually one of the races that becomes subservient to one of the stronger ones, I think. The denizens here will expect no mercy and will offer none. Yeah. Prepare ourselves mentally. If we are to survive long enough to find your Irenicus, we must be stronger than any of them. I gotta imagine having Vaconia here, of all people, is probably going to be the most interesting.
Give me some direction. If it must be done.
Big map. And right out the gate, straight up mind flayers.
No mercy for those who oppose us!
That's not right.
Harry, did you just run up to them? What is wrong with you?
Take a fast pause.
Oh, I'll show you a fight.
Next time.
That's not right.
Uh-oh, did they just suck out my brains? Shoot. Slurp, slurp. Shouldn't let them get the straw in my ear. Well, welcome to the Underdark. 5 feet in, 5 steps, and get my brain sucked out by an illithid, by a mind flayer. Yep,